Hey guys, I crocheted mini Santa beanies. I wanted to add more red to my tree this year. The red one has the same steps as my beanie ornament tutorial, and the Santa one has a few more steps. I used red heart yarn and an F crochet hook. Place the yarn over the hook with the end facing forward. Bring the end of the yarn to the back, wrapping around the longer end. Then bring the longer end over to the front of the hook and pull it through the loop created. This is a slip knot. Bring the longer end over to the front again and pull it through the loop created. This is the first chain stitch. I made 14 chain stitches. Add 1 chain stitch to start the first row. Flip it over and go through these loops. Skip the chain stitch you made to start the row and make a single crochet in the next stitch. To do this, go through the loop, yarn over, and pull it through the loop. Yarn over again and pull it through both loops. Repeat this with the rest of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. At the end, add 1 chain stitch to start the next row and turn it around. Go through these loops. Skip the chain stitch you made to start the row and make a single crochet in the back loop of the next stitch. Repeat this with the rest of the row. At the end, add 1 chain stitch to start the next row and turn it around. Continue making single crochets followed by 1 chain stitch at the end of each row. You can start to see the rib pattern. 2 rows make 1 rib. I made 26 rows. Then add 1 chain stitch. Leave extra yarn and pull the end through the loop. Using a tapestry needle, I aligned and connected the sides. I sewed these outer loops together. Go through the loop, across, go through the next loop, across again, and continue doing this until you reach the top. Then I went around the top, across a few times, and knotted it. I weaved the end a few times inside the beanie and cut the extra yarn. Then fold the rim. I added a pom-pom later. The Santa beanie was slightly bigger. I crocheted a red piece that had 9 chain stitches plus 1 chain stitch to start the next row, and a white piece that had 6 chain stitches plus 1 chain stitch to start the next row. Both pieces were 26 rows. Align and join the 2 pieces. This was the front. I knotted and weaved the ends of the yarn. I left one white and one red end. Then align and connect the sides. I sew the red sides together with red yarn. Turned it inside out and sew the white sides together with white yarn. I weaved the end a few times and cut the extra yarn. This was the inside of the beanie. Sew the red sides together until you reach the top. Then go around the top across a few times and knot it. I weaved the end a few times inside the beanie. Cut the extra yarn, turned it inside out, and folded the rim. Then I added pom-poms to the beanies. I made a loop and attached it to a pom-pom. I used multiple strands of thread to make it stronger. Knotted it a few times, and cut the extra thread. Then used hot glue to attach it to the beanie. And here's how they turned out.